video journal time. Now, I'm going to go make sure that my previous video journal uploaded, because I have been having some difficulty uploading my video journals. Oh, okay. Video journal 19 has been up. So, yeah, let us continue. So, I would like to talk more about Naya. I know what you're thinking. Nicholas, why are we still talking about Naya? And I'm going to close my window so that there are no eavesdroppers. But why are we still talking about Naya? I'm almost going to lock my door. Because, I don't know, I'm in a freaking dorm, right? So, for the third time, Nicholas, why are we still talking about Naya? Well, other than the obvious, yeah, I kind of have a crush on her a little bit, right? Here's the tea, right? I've been talking with one of my friends. I talked about how she sort of delayed our rock climbing session to, and that got me thinking, like, does she want to hang out? But, I've been really stoic recently, / nonchalant. Oh man, I am just genuinely in a flow state right now. Oh shit, mistimed. My bad. Genuinely in a flow state. By the way, we're still in Devour Maka. Oh shit, I just wanted to play around. We're still building Devour Maka and stuff. So, I have been... Wait. Fuck. I think I was, Holy shit. It's been a minute since I played Night Rain, so of course, my ball knowledge on these resets ain't the best. But I also almost have 2,000 hours in this game, so I should know better. Anyways. I was recalling a lot of things about Naya recently. I was recalling how she was putting shit off again, and honestly, I kind of wish she would just tell me she doesn't want to hang out. But at the same time, she'd be like saying, I kind of like this armor set, so I might like buy it in case, like, I think it looks good with the Great Katana. But I'm just freaking saying, main, that why was she doing all this small talk with me? Like, oh, the weather's low-key been crazy in Flag. Right? Like, global warming? It's not global warming, it's climate change, but whatever, homegirl. I actually do decent damage. Oh, shit. It's so weird, like, playing Elden Ring, because I have all the time in the world to fight this boss, instead of, like, being on a timer. Why was she doing all that small talk? We're gonna be rock climbing in 2 days now. We're doing it on Friday this week. Also, heavy attacks are goated. Oh shit! I don't have surge sprint! What? That hit me? I didn't even take damage from that. Just build up. It's weird. Coming this way. My crits don't do a lot. Bruh. It's because Elden Ring frickin' gives enemies invincibility. I fucking hate that, by the way. I mean, of course it's balanced for co-op. Were there just fucking birds in the background? Did you see that? Woo. Bruh. Oh shit, my stamp. And don't even bother getting a crit. So yeah, here, let's take our time for a bit. Let's take our time, because I want to yap, right? Elden Ring is a big game. So, Naya, making all that small talk, rescheduling, right? Does she want to hang out with me? Oh, I think she actually does want to hang out with me, because now she wants to get food too, and I didn't even have to mention that, right? So, what's her deal? Because now she's suddenly leaving me on delivered in red, and I was looking back at our conversations, because, I was genuinely like, I got to do some history. And, we always, I just confirmed a fact I already knew, but we always just talk a lot more, Like, you know what I'm saying? We would always, like, just talk more. And, she never in the entire history of our conversations does she leave me on read or delivered without at least reacting to a message or, like, just responding later, I guess. But now it's different. Now she's, like, leaving me on read, leaving me on delivered, and it's just, like, what brought about this, like, change, And I was thinking to myself, if it's not just her not wanting to hang out with me anymore, then what if she likes me or something? And so I got to thinking. Yeah.
When the herb tree administers for this, seek the deep scarlet swamp of a needle made from
Naya, basically, like, has never done this before in our history of knowing each other, I guess. So, oh, I need more blue flasks, low-key. Oh wait, I already rested at a grace. What am I saying? Naya's never done this before. So then it got me thinking. Like, I was talking to my friend. I was talking to homegirl Andrea, right? She is honestly the GOAT. I won't even hold you, right? She was telling me, like, so, like, what were your hangouts like, like, before NAU? Like, what did you guys do, I guess? And, that got me thinking, like, when did we first start hanging out? Because we met in high school when I was a senior. She was a junior. And then I graduated, right? And I kind of expected to have a falling out with her, Like, she just seemed like one of those high school friends that I just wouldn't really talk to ever again. But we kept in touch over online, right? As I was, like, going to NAU, like, over the summer first, like, after my graduation. And then as I was going to NAU, my freshman year, she contacts me, every now and then. Like, we talk, like, and it was like, we just stayed friends online, like, sparsely, and, she would tell me about our situationship, because that's kind of what our friendship was built off of, was, like, me learning about, like, her toxic Yuri situationship that she's been in for forever, right? Until recently. This is something I've talked about. So suddenly, like, back at our history, my first semester at NAU, my freshman year, Naya, like contacts me like towards the end of that first semester saying like, hey, you know, I'm gonna be visiting Flagstaff like during the winter at some point. Like, would you want to like hang out? Because I kind of, you know, NAU is one of the schools that I'm thinking about. I'm probably gonna go to ASU, but you know, I thought, you know, you're kind of the only person I know that goes to NAU, so I'm like, all right, yeah, that sounds chill. Oh. Hold. You can parry that? Oh man, I've been respecting these guys way too much in the past. I'm kind of impressed with myself. I won't even hold you. I won't even hold you. So Naya, of course, we go hang out, right? This is the first time we hang out because every other time, like, I've known her in high school. Fuck, my parry timing's off. You know, knowing her in high school, you know, she was kind of just in my sociology class, and we were good friends in the sociology class. You know, that's where our inside joke, like, golden twins, come from, because like we were the only two people to get the golden personality. You know, we took a personality test in that class and everything. Only two people to get a certain personality type, so of course we grew close. And she was just like nerd, you know, she was a nerd, she was cool. And we had a lot to talk about because she was in this fucking situationship. And of course I would tell her about, you know, what's going on with me, right? You cannot parry that, which is good to know. 6-7. Sorry. Bruh, I always mistime that. What is wrong with me? So, you know, like we weren't the closest. Like, you know, we would never really hang out outside of class. I don't think we hung out outside of class at any point when we were both in high school. Like, genuinely thinking back, like, we weren't that close, you know. Like, we were friends at school, but we weren't that close, right? Oh, I bet y'all did not expect an invasion, because I didn't. I did not expect an invasion. Unless I'm not going to get one, because this game has shitty servers. Oh! I should not have said anything. Oh god, I'm kind of scared. Over-leveled phantoms. Travesty. Yeah, that's what this invasion is about to be. Fuck. That actually did not do as much damage as I thought it would. I won't even hold you. I won't. You're using a flail? These guys must both be... Oh yeah, they seem about the same level. Ooh. Yeah, my aura is gone. I wish I had the Blessed Dew talisman right now. I honestly should go get it. It's like, at low level invasions, it's like probably the best talisman. Because you have less flasks. Unless you decide to twink yourself out, then of course, I mean, you're a bitch. But, damn, these guys just don't want to progress. Oh! Hold. Yeah, flame sling. Yeah, that's chill. Hold on. Oh, I have an idea. I'm like, I need some enemies right now. Hold on. I cannot parry flails. So I'm gonna do it when the host is on me. Where's the host? I got 2 flasks. And then I have regen in my physique, thank fuck. Yeah, getting ganked sucks. Get off me. Oh! Holy shit. So how does one play this? Turn and burn? I think it's turn and burn. Okay. Time to finally frickin' do my idea. But we're gonna go out here. We're gonna do this. I don't know if they actually want to come out here. Damn, I really wish I had Blessed Dew Talisman. Holy shit. That would, like, fucking save me. So, y'all gonna, like... Where are y'all? This is very confusing. Pardon. Where the fuck are y'all? Are they just waiting? I can't tell if these guys are like intentionally ganking, but like being respectful about like the over-leveled shit. Whoa! I forgot, whenever I use the bow. Bro, yeah. I mean, it was a gank, so like, what do you do, man? Plus, like, there's no enemies, and they didn't want to come out there. Genuinely, like, can't do anything. Back to Naya, man. Like, I was thinking about our old hangouts, you know, and our very first hangout was when she was up here visiting NAU. God, can this game fucking load any slower? Holy shit. God. Oh wow, another invasion. Unless these guys are like taunted-tongued or some shit. It says there's 3 people, so it's gonna suck. Hopefully there's like some enemies to like help me out. Yeah, we're gonna go straight to the enemies. Yeah, that guy's over leveled. What? I mean, everyone just wants to kill fucking invaders, you know. Ooh, oh, he got rivers of blood. Hold on. We're gonna use the birds that are over here to get them off me for a sec. Yeah, of course they're following. Play the level! Play the level! I'm surprised it's just these guys too. Little juke, little easy juke. Some light. I don't even think they may have saw me. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Oh! I'm getting blendered! Yeah, bye. Now we're gonna hit him with another one? We're gonna hit him with a juke? You don't even know. You don't even know. You don't even know. Bro, you don't even know my juke game, bro. You don't even know. You've never seen jukes quite like this. You don't know me. You don't know me. Never before seen juke. Never before. Please send me somewhere far away. You don't even know me, man. Run, Billy! Run! He killing us! I be doing these kinds of impressions. Bro, not even a threat. The low-level invasions, the host, like, doesn't even exist. Alright, well, put him in the dust. I guess I did not need to use my third juke. These guys are thirsty, man. Ooh, my bleed meter. Oh. Didn't even show up on my screen. Well, over-leveled Phantom, like, who gives a shit? That's annoying. Fuck. Low-level invasions, man. Like, all it takes is an over-leveled Phantom. Ugh, and like, I just hate how thirsty they are, you know? It like makes it annoying. Son. Who do you think you are? The host, like, was barely a threat. It was just the bleed meter. That was the only threat that entire invasion. God, I'm salty, man. I don't even want to fucking journal anymore. I'm just salty. Our first hangout was like she wanted to explore NAU. But when she came up here, you know, it's our first time hanging out, she comes up and she hugs me. It's like, what the hell? Why are you hugging me? But, you know, I let her. You know, I hugged her back, obviously. I'm not gonna go like, hey, what are you doing? You know. God, I really want to win. I need like one win for me to feel better. This is like horrible. I feel horrible right now. God. I used to get so fucking salty in invasions. I used to do invasions every fucking day. I mean, it doesn't help that, like, I don't really have much going on in terms of, like, a build. Oh, I do have the stats to use Bloodhound Fang, I think. Do I? I guess I do. I could. Here. Yeah, let's see what Bloodhound Fang's up to. Hi. I feel a lot better using Bloodhound Fang instead of Uchigatana. Did I just backstab? They rolled. Run! What are you doing? God, I'm so quiet. I'm so locked in, man. It's like, how do I approach this? I don't even know. I mean, do I just walk? I mean, what else do I do? I mean, they're just kind of waiting for me to come to them, and like, that's like the worst thing to do in a gank. So, I'm just like a little confused as to like what they expect out of me. What are they doing? Progressing? Playing the level? Looking for me? You know, you should come to me for once, you know? Wish I had a jar cannon in situations like this. Well, okay. I might as well tell a story. We walked around downtown after the hug, you know. Walked around downtown. We even got some dinner, you know. We were hanging out for like 6 hours. It was just 6 hours of just like solid hangout. Again, referring to the term of like lesbian date. And God, it's so hard for me to focus. I care so much about this game. I care so much about this game. I just want to play. Essentially, not much besides the hug happened for that hangout. And that's what I was remembering. I'm just gonna watch them like progress through the level. Not much was like really happening in this invasion, and nothing's happening in this invasion. But, like, not much happened in that hangout. Do I have the binoculars? Ooh, I do. I'll slot this. They don't see me, I don't think. I think this guy sees me. Fucking deserved. God. Let's see. Yeah, no more Bloodhound Fang. Second hangout. Second hangout is the thing that was really killing me, alright? Like, remembering this hangout. Because this second hangout that we've ever done, but it was during the second semester of my freshman year at NAU. Where, we were hanging out, right? Oh, and I guess that makes that, like, actually kind of weird, because I think Wait. I think I was 18 at the time, and she was 17 at the time, actually. So I guess this is weird, now that I say this out loud. But, I mean, we've known each other when we were both minors. But I never had feelings for her. It was just, like, a thought that I had. So, let me stop incriminating myself and first explain myself. And then you can decide. But, she said she wanted to come visit again, right? So it is my second. It's basically freshman year's almost over, right? And she's almost graduated. And so I was like, hey, like we could go on a hike. Like, I know this is like pretty cool spot for a hike if you want to go, but I totally understand if you don't. Like, honestly, being in the middle of nowhere with me, like, totally up to you if you're comfortable. But I think it's a really neat place, right? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, let's freaking do it, And so, we meet up, and dude, we had, of course, hug, of course, like, and then, we both get Starbucks, and we sit in this fucking serene fucking table in the middle of campus, like, but in, like, a little alley, and it's got, like, this fucking cherry blossom tree, bro, like, not a, like, legitimate one, but, like, there was, like, fucking pink blossoms raining down on us while we were, eating. It was genuinely, like, romantic, it felt like, but, of course, platonic, because, I never thought of her that way, and I'm assuming she never did either, and it was just, like, fun hangout. Bruh, I'm trying to hit the head. I'm being greedy. Just hit the rock. But we go to Shiphawk Crater. We're literally in the middle of fucking nowhere after that romantic fucking-esque thing. And in my head, I'm like, after that, like, fucking getting coffee together or whatever, I don't drink coffee. She was drinking coffee. But, after that whole thing, I was like, that was, like, oddly romantic. Like, I was taking pictures of her on her Polaroid. Yeah, she brought her Polaroid because we were going to the middle of nowhere, so. Bruh. Let's see. What else can I freaking do? We'll complete Celia. But, like I was saying, pretty romantic, but in my head, it's like, I don't like her like that. It's just like, it was pretty romantic. And then, dearest viewer, we go to Shiphawk Crater. She's, like, dressed cute, and I didn't really realize it would be a problem until, like, nowish. But, she was, like, she was in a dress, she had her hair up, like, her hair was flowing, and she had her Polaroid, and she was in, like, these slip-on heels, so it was like, alright, like, we're hiking, and so we go, and, we're, like, climbing around, we're trying to find the trail, and we're, like, fucking doing, like, some parkour on, like, volcanic rock, because this is a dormant volcano that we're, like, hiking around, just in North Arizona somewhere. What the fuck? Most annoying enemies of all time, I won't even hold you. Like, is this you? But, she... we were like doing this fucking hike, and is in the middle of goddamn nowhere, screensaver background as far as the eye can see, except for this dormant volcano and some hills. And there's wild cattle, and we're like, we're like observing the wildlife and like being respectful and shit. And we're climbing up. We're both exhausted. We're taking breaks, and we're talking. Like we're talking about Ange, talking, her old situationship, helping her feel better because she's like trying to get over her and stuff. Around this time. Anyways, at one point we're like descending from the hill, and we're both exhausted, and I can notice dirt is like getting into her shoes. And so I say like, hey, like you want me to like you want to like help each other like get down, like hold arms or something. Like because look, it sounds romantic until you put yourself in my shoes and like we're both descending from like this incredibly steep side of the mountain, and like if we fall, we could both get seriously injured. So I was literally offering out of the safety, like of our safety. And so, of course, like, you know, we link arms and we descend. And in that moment, as we're linked arms and we're descending, and like, you know, of course, now we're both safe and like comfortable. I start thinking to myself, like, I'm looking at the beautiful, like, screensaver background, like, on fucking everything. And like the sun's coming down. You know, we've been out there for hours now. Like, you know, we met up at like 10 a.m. and like we're getting back. It's like 5 p.m. Right? And I start thinking, this is when the thought occurs to me for the first time that I've known Naya for like 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years now. And she is the only person, honestly, who would go out on this adventure with me. And the only girl to be nerdy enough to like get on my level of humor, at least like to some degree, right? Genuinely, where do you find a girl like that? You know, and I was thinking to myself that, and I'm like, will I ever meet a girl like Naya? Because I start thinking to myself, like, you know, my type in a girl is like nerdy, and I mean, you know, cute. You know, I also am a fan of like physical appearance as well, but you know, it has to go with the personality. She's like amazing, and she's doing all this with me. So it's like, you know, maybe I should start liking her. Like, you know, that this is attractive, you know? And then I think to myself, well, she's lesbian and she's in a situationship with this girl for like forever, and they call each other wife. And she's lesbian. So, you know, I should just drop these thoughts. And so I dropped those thoughts. Like, it was a thought that occurred to me for like 20 minutes during that hangout that started when we linked arms and ended like when we were in the car driving back. And I'm like, yeah, you know, probably not. So, ooh, I have a bow. So here's the deal, right? For after that, you know, she commits to NAU. We start our sophomore year. I start my sophomore year. She starts her freshman year here. We have the same exact birthday. So when I turned 19, she turned 18. Which I think it's a cool little like factoid about us two, is that we had the same exact birthday, which I always found like pretty cool. Because you know, I've only had one other birthday twin in my life, and it was a guy I didn't even like. I did not like that much. I mean, he's all right. As a kid, I didn't like him, but you know, as I grew up, like he was like, well, he's all right, but he's still like kind of disgusting, to say the least. But I know I also don't have to hit every torch to open this thing. I'm yapping. I'm starting to hit a flow state. But Naya, you know, I had that little thought about her, and then it was like, all right, back to the depths of my mind. You know, that's pretty much the first time I've had that thought. It was like, like, yeah, she is cute, and she does do these things with me, and that's what my type would be. But also, like, you know, at the time, like, she was still, like, sort of drinking energy drinks, and, like, drinking all sorts of caffeine. And it's like, that's something I find unattractive in someone. Not a turn-off, but unattractive. So I'm like, I used that as rationale for my brain. You know, I used that as rationale. Because she's also lesbian, and I knew it never would have gotten anywhere anyway. So I'm just like, you know, come on. I'm just rationalizing here. Like, you know, it's not going to work. Plus, you know, she's got that going on, so I can't possibly like her, you know. So there was that. And then we were friends for most of my sophomore year, which is this year. I am currently a sophomore right now in my second semester, about to be summer. It's currently March 25th. And we hung out back in February. We hung out at a place called Buffalo Park. You know, she had broken, you know, and things happened during her freshman year. You know, she broke things off officially with her situationship. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm gonna get blundered. That went better than I thought. Yeah, there we go. So she ended things officially with her situationship. Hello, homegirl. On the ground. And she got a boyfriend. She came out as bisexual to me, and at first I thought that was like a little flirt with me, and it made me recall like, hey, I used to have, you know, a little inkling with this girl, but, you know, obviously, you know, I don't want to bring that up, especially, you know, in this awkward situation of her telling me she's bisexual. I don't want to, I don't want to talk about it. I'm a fragile boy. Now, time to go get the needle. And so she gets the boyfriend, and I, you know, I'm happy for her, you know, and I even like reassure her, like, you know, because her boyfriend like, is wary of me. You know, it's that online 35-year-old fucking boyfriend or whatever that she met on Discord. It's like, you know, oh, that sounds like a fantastic relationship, right? Right. So, wait, have I been to this merchant? Nope, I have not. No, I just leveled up too. Well, I mean, what do you got? Ooh, shit. I'm gonna buy some fire arrows off. Oh, shit, sorry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's all I can afford. Sorry, homie. Ooh, let's see if I get an invasion. No way. Well, time to whip it out. And by it, I mean Bloodhound Fang. You know, help her through that relationship. You know, she ends up breaking up with him through a bunch of trials and tribulations. Of course, I've already talked about this. You know, I'm just rehashing it for the sake of this story, so I'm not going to go over it. You know, go watch my other video journals, please. Or maybe not if you know me in real life. Kenji, that's the Brawl Stars dude. Are you a samurai? Woo. Walk backward simulator. Roll simulator. What's happening? Oh, your friends are here. That's why you got brave. I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Kenji, he is wearing samurai armor. Glow state. Ooh! The bleed. Oh, that was lucky. And we're running. Alright, I'm gonna go kill your host. Bye. Yeah. Oh, you're back! Oh, you're back! Yeah, I'm gonna kill your host. But you're also scared of me, so you're just kind of like hovering around me like a fly. He literally only attacks me when I'm attacking someone else. That's all Elden Ring players know how to do. I swear. It's a good block. Oh, my hyper armor? I love being toxic. I appreciate this, like... I'm gonna get the parry. I won't be toxic. Devourer Maka. Shit, what was I talking about? I kind of got like enthralled in that invasion. I'm gonna have some chocolate, by the way. I bought some chocolate today, just because I was feeling like a little reward for doing a midterm. I had a midterm earlier. Some light. It was in the Women in the Holocaust is what the class is. She grades pretty harsh, so I hope I did good. I'm gonna buy fire arrows with the runes I got from those phantoms. I'm eating Snickers bars. Very delicious. Those like Snickers bar things, but not like the fucking frozen ones. Even though they're good. No shade. But I'm eating Snickers bars. Yeah, they're delicious. You should have them. And I also have a Crunch bar that I'm gonna eat later, while I'm like watching anime or some shit. But I have math homework to do tonight. How much time in my video journal? Oh shit! 8 minutes? Oh my god! Come on, man. You know, I'm about to fight a boss, so perhaps not. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get invaded. Where should I fight her? At the Grace? Oh my fucking god. Why is that when they do it, it's so much fucking slower. What the hell? I'm gonna get Scarlet Rotted. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna pop my regen to like counteract it somewhat. Where's Millicent? If she did the follow-up, I would have been so dead, man. You're tarnished. Oh wait, human. Oof. Yeah, something I was talking about Naya, man. Naya, oh Naya. Naya, oh Naya, fee, fi, fo, Naya, fo, fia, Polyanya. Oh, she uses the Blade of Calling? Oh, interesting. So before probably not gonna fight this boss in this video. I might, yeah, I had that inkling. And then you know, of course we had a sophomore year, helped her through the boyfriend, helped her through the situationship. And of course I talked to her about Theodora and everything, so we both kind of there for each other. And then we hung out at Buffalo Park after she broke up with her boyfriend. Or right before she was going to break up with her boyfriend, you know, that's when we had that talk, you know. And we had so much fun, and it's like, it brought back those feelings that I had at Shitpot Crater. And I was wondering where those came from until I remembered recently, like when I was, you know, reminiscing. And, you know, I just, upon this realization that I had, you know, and here, you know, point of the video journal, it's always in the last 5 fucking minutes, you know. Who could have guessed, besides me and everyone else who watches this, which is no one, so just me. Who could have guessed that came from Shitpot Crater? Who could have guessed that these feelings came from the same place? And that's because she's a really cool girl who's very unique. And I feel like she doesn't realize how unique she is. She's really insecure. And I really want to be that person that shows her how amazing she is. But at the same time, I can't do that because she's so emotionally exhausted from these relationships that, like, it would be horrible of me. Oh, it would be horrible of me. So, and of course that realization that I was 18 and she was 17 when we went on that hike. I didn't even realize. I always thought of her as like my age, like just subconsciously. Like I don't know, we were just such good friends that it didn't even occur to me. Like that like age gap. And to most people, like that kind of stuff is not very problematic when it's 17 and 18. But now I'm kind of disturbed with myself that I had that thought on that hangout. Like now that I remember like how old we were. But not too disturbed, just because like she is cute and I do think she's awesome, and I grew up knowing her when I was a minor as well. And of course she's the one who instigated hanging out with me again. I was literally just gonna drift away from her, like most of my high school friends, but you know she's put in the effort, and now I feel like I have to put in the effort. A lot of effort. I have to put in a lot of effort. All she did was like say I'm gonna be in flag, and then I kind of did the rest. But yeah. Oh shit! I activated it. Shit! I'll have to finish this yap in a sec. Oh my, they're tanky. Oh my god, you're so tanky now. Bro! What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, man? Bro, that was really delayed. Alright, the bow came in clutch there. Now I can just melee you. Because gank AI in these games is like so ass, man. Fuck. But, you know, in that realization, and you know, having reminisced this with homegirl Andrea, please don't get Scarlet Rot. Having reminisced this with my homegirl, it really helps you realize how, like, why I liked her. And you know, as I remember her, how she was at Shiphawk Crater, I feel like my feelings for her are a lot more clear. Although now, the issue isn't that my issues are unclear and that she's being vague and confusing. Now it's just like she's a bit confusing in how I used to like her. And that realization that, like, maybe I'm just now I'm like kind of romanticizing how she used to be. Like, I gotta be careful, you know. I feel like I really gotta tread carefully with both my feelings and with her feelings now. But yeah, this guy's is as good as dead, and I'll most definitely win. Woo! I wonder if I can win. Here, challenge for myself. Can I win before his journal ends automatically? No, he's doing this move, so I don't think so. Maybe I can. I'm almost there. Oh my god. Yep, that's the journal. Holy shit. I think I got most of my thoughts anyways. So, thank you for listening. And have a good night. Eat something good. Treat yourself.